Okay guys, I have some unfortunate news. Today, Starship SN9 has unfortunately exploded on landing once again, just like SN8 did. When it was doing its flip maneuver into its landing, as you can see there's a small piece of debris that comes off, and after it's reignited its engines, also when one of the engines came on, another piece flew off. So, it unfortunately lost control. I don't know if like one of the engines didn't turn on. I don't believe one of them did because it didn't even have enough control to change its position, unfortunately. So instead of hitting the ground in a landing position like straight up, it hit the ground almost sideways. So I would say this flight was even worse than SN8's landing, just by the way it landed. But the information and the intel that it gained from this is just as good as SN8's. They're trying to work out problems that go with the rocket, how it operates, especially on its landing. It did exactly what SN8 did. The only problem it did was it blew up again. So basically the entire flight was the same as SN8. Flew up, came down, blew up on landing. But hopefully SN10 is already out there. It's gonna start receiving tests soon, and eventually it will do its own hop. It'll probably keep getting delayed and delayed, but I bet because of what happened with SN8 and the FAA not approving SN9 of flying, because they didn't terminate the landing, because you could tell right before it hit the ground, as for SN9, that it had no control. Same with SN8. If they blew it up in the air, it probably would have covered more area than when it landed. It actually probably covered less area. But they could have done the TFR, or not TFR, but they could have destroyed the spacecraft before it hit the ground. But that would have still sent debris over a larger area. But still, it would have still blown up either way, which is unfortunate for SN9 and SN8. But SN10, it's hopefully going to be better. I suspected that SN9 would have done better, but this time, when it was on its landing, it did a little bit worse, I would say. Because SN8 was closer to the ground than SN9 before one of the engines started having problems. But SN10 is out there, and it will eventually start testing, probably later this week. And I think it might launch by the summer. By how many delays it might have with the FAA because it blew up again on the ground. Uh, we will have to see. It'll probably take a couple months before it ever launches, even with the testing. Testing will take it a while, but unfortunately the FAA might not grant them the license again, or put up a temporary flight restriction for SN10. Same like SN9. SN9 had so much problems with the TFR that FAA would not approve, so we will have to wait and see. Thank you guys for watching. That's all the information today. Thank you.